Heyo! So it's finally here, Team SNG's Championship Series. We will be pitting 8 decks voted by you against one another to find out who is the true champion. Welcome to the first match of the first round. Today we are looking at, as you've seen, Ancient Warriors versus Fur Hires. Now before we get started, I'd like to ask you guys, do leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. Both the deck profiles seen in this match will be linked in the description down below. Also, check out the team's Facebook page. Head over there to see any information about new and upcoming stuff on the channel. And let's get into it. Here we go. And the die has been cast. And the decks have been shuffled. Fur Hire is going first. Here we go. Both decks drawing their first 5 cards. Searching with Rhoda, Fur Hire will be looking for its beat. That's been found. Normal summon of the beat. Beat's effect will be activated to special summon the Recon Scout Fur Hire. That'll then trigger Beat's effect to allow Beat to search through the deck and let you add a Fur Hire monster to hand. I think that he's going to be adding Wiz to his hand, if I remember correctly. And deck's being shuffled and cut. Here we go. Wiz is normal summoned, special summoned by Recon's effect, and 1,000 life points have been gained. This is the first life point change we've seen in this tournament so far. Now we're linking all 3, Wiz, Beat, and Recon off to our Fulgo, Justice Fur Hire. You will be special summoning from the deck something that is not a Beast, Warrior, or Spellcaster. I believe he's going to be going for Raphael here to try and give himself a big body on board. Right there. There we go. There comes our Raphael. And he's going to activate that top card of his deck, and he's going to add it to his hand. And that is an Escados. That is Arch Nemesis Escados. Great card in this matchup. Ancient Warriors is going to have a hard time playing through that if that drops against them. And we're going to set 1 card and pass turn. Draw for turn. And how are Ancient Warriors going to start off? Here we go. They're activating Desires. Banish 10, draw 2. Typical neg 9. Everyone runs it though. Oh, a couple of Zhang Yuan's banished there. Chow Dai. Not the greatest things for this deck to have banished. There we go. This is going to be the Ancient Warriors Loyal Guan Yung, the Ancient Warrior Cyber Dragon. And a little bit of thinking going on here, trying to figure out what they're going to do next. Ancient Warriors 3 Visits has been activated, which will allow us to search a Ancient Warrior monster if an Ancient Warrior is normal or special summoned. And that'll be triggered by the summoning of Ancient Warrior Sun-Mo. And I think I'm going to be searching for the Ancient Warriors Valiant Zhongdae. Yep, there it is. And then he can be special summoned due to the fact I control 2 Ancient Warrior monsters. This board's looking a bit beefy. Some Mo's going to be used, sending off the Ancient Warrior Saga, so I can search out another Ancient Warrior monster. A little bit of ruling dispute going on there about how the chain would resolve. Searching for Zhang Yuan. Alright. So, special summon from Ancient Warriors 3 visits is a Liu Xuan. Alright, and there comes the board wipe. Raigeki wiping out the entire of my opponent's board. Just explaining that Raigeki wasn't used at the start of the turn so that Loyal Guanyang could be activated. This is what Ancient Warriors does so well, ability to put on many bodies and break opponents' boards and just go through your opponent. Unfortunately, due to the Wiz, I am not going to be able to win this in the first turn. There will not be an OTK. There are 400 life points left for my opponent. Sorry, 600 life points left. Alright, and that's passing back to my opponent. I do know he has the Escados in hand, which is very troubling for me, as I do realize there's probably a board wipe coming back my dome direction. And just remembering before the turn ends that Liu Xuan will let me draw when I declared an attack. Set 1 card and pass the turn back over the table. In the end phase, Mayhem for Hire is going to be activated, letting me special summon back. Letting my opponent special summon back. Wiz Sage for Hire, nice big defensive body. And they draw for turn. The face down currently is Borrowing Arrows, if I remember correctly. And here comes the Escados. 3 different types being banished from the grave. Just pointing out that there are 2 beasts there. So he's gonna take back the Recon to banish off the Dragon in Raphael, letting him drop Escados. So Escados wipes out my board, and I now know what despair tastes like. And there we are, confirmation. That is a 3 visit. That is the Ancient Warrior Saga Borrowing Arrows face down on my side of the field. 1 card set and pass back. Just trying to figure out what I can do with Escados sitting there, turning off all special summoning for the Ancient Warriors. Confirming targeting will be available to me, as borrowing the arrows will be useful if the targeting is available, and with Escados I will be able to target. there it is, the normal summon of Sujay Kong. Sorry, Zhugong. And there's the activation of the borrowing arrows, and I do believe that will do it for the game. Targeting the Escados, targeting the Zhugong, and Zhugong will attack for game. And that does it. Round 1 goes to Ancient Warriors. Here we are, just shuffling up and resetting. Alright, so setting up for round 2, pre-game cut. Opponent's ready to go, practically drawing that opening hand. Here we go, 8,000 on each side of the table. And first card played will be normal summoning Recon, Scout for Hire. Using Recon's effect to special summon Philo from the hand, and then using Philo's effect to summon Raphael, letting him excavate 2 cards. I believe he adds the Rhoda that's excavated. Not sure what that second card was. Here we are though, he's now got Rhoda, meaning he does have access to beat this turn. And he does have 3 materials on board to link off for Fulgo, so he is in good shape right now. Activating that Rhoda, searching for the beat. Link 3 here. All 3 of those fur hires are going to be linked off for the Fulgo. And there will be no Winged Beast, no Beast, and no Dragon special summoned with Fulgo. And there it is, special summoning Seal, Strategist for Hire, which will let him add back stuff from his graveyard. And then Seal, Strategist for Hire is going to special summon Beat. And because Beat special summons, Seal, Strategist for Hire will allow our opponent to add back Raphael, Dragon Champion for Hire. And Beat's effect will now allow us to special summon the Raphael, which will trigger Raphael Beat's effect to let us search the deck and add a Fur Hire monster back to the hand. I do believe at this point in the game there was a comment about Raigeki coming down yet again, but that might not happening. Turn's been passed back to Ancient Warriors, they've drawn for turn. And that's it. Raphael will be kaiju'd by the Gamma Seal, meaning that we have freed up some space and started to break our opponent's board. There's Tenki dropping down to help us search for some Mo. Typical search what you're going to go for in an Ancient Warrior deck. Definitely one of the best cards to search Especially seeing as Samo can then send Tenki to search the deck for another Ancient Warrior monster. Debating on whether cutting is worth it, as I do intend to be going back into the deck. And there it is, Samo's normal summoned. Activating its effect. Sending the Tenki. Searching for Sujay Kong. Sujay Kong will special summon himself because he was special summoned. He was searched by an Ancient Warrior card. There it is. That's 2 Ancient Warriors on field. Valiant Zhongdae is now a live play if I have it in hand. Yep, there it is. There's the Valiant Zhongdae dropping to the field. And because our opponent controls more monsters, we're going to activate Valiant Zhongdae's effect, which will trigger Samo's effect to bounce the Gamma Seal back to our hand. Giving us the Gamma Seal for the next turn if we can't OTK. Oh, here comes the borrowing of arrows, making Fall go down to 1200 attack, and Valiant Zhongdae up to 4800 attack points. Sorry, 3900. And then he gains 300 for each monster, putting him up to 48. In the battle phase, he'll get to attack twice. He attacks, and upon declaration, Zhang Yuan is going to be dropped on the board, dropping Folgo down to measly 200 life points. $48 into 200, that's 4,600 points of damage right there. And there it is, Beat's going to be attacked by Zhongdae's second attack. Samo's going to attack Seal. Training for hire for all your training needs. It's been activated. And I actually remembered, a little late, but I did remember. The ingenious Sujay Kong will pop borrowing of the arrows to negate the activation of training for all your training needs. At this point, my opponent sort of looked at the board, looked at his hand, and between the two of us, we came up with the decision it was probably best for him to scoop. There really wasn't going to be much of anything he could have done at this point, so we scooped, shook hands, as you can see. Alright, and that does it for round 1, game 1. Ancient Warriors takes the victory here, and they will be moving on to face the winner of the Altergeist Crawlers matchup. That matchup will be listed in the description down below, along with a link to the playlist where you can see all matches of the Team SNG Championship Series. Finally, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, do leave us a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next game.